Hi, welcome to my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. I'm doing a different video tonight, guys. I'm doing a crafting video. I'm going to be painting these witches' hats. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be stopping it as I dry and go back and just try to do the entire hats tonight on a video. But I'll stop it and let it dry because these dry pretty fast. This is the wood paint I'm using, so it dries pretty fast. So actually, I'll show you what I got here. I'm only doing 4 of them right now. I got them at Dollar Tree, actually. And there's little like strings in there. You can hang them up as ornaments. It's basically color your own ornament, is what it says on there. See? So I'm going to start painting them. I'm just sitting on my bed. Basically, I'll just start the corners right here. Just start painting them. Just do something a little different tonight, guys. Did that money spell last night. And my hands are already a little black. I was doing some tie-dyeing earlier. I'll have to show you guys some of the shirts I made. I had a tie-dye party a couple days ago at my house. I had a decent turnout. It would have been nice if a few more people showed up, but a fair amount of people did show up. So the light seems kind of dim on the screen like it usually does, but I think it'll be okay when the video turns out. See what I'm doing? I'm just going through and painting it black, and I put different decorations. One of them I'm going to dot white, do some stripes and stuff on them. So, my hands get a little black, that's okay, because I am painting. So. But yeah, you can find these things right at Dollar Tree. And might even only need 1 layer. I'll have to see. This is pretty good paint, so. The paint I just picked up at Walmart. I'm going to paint them all black, but the designs are going to be slightly different on each one. And I'm going to be giving them out as gifts. So. And I got to do my contest announcement soon too, guys. I haven't got another contest set up yet, but I will tell you it's going to be a surprise this time. So I'm not going to say what it is, and you'll find out when you win. See? There's the first one. The first part of it anyway. I'm just going to go through and do it with each one of these. Yeah, we're going into the waning moon now. It was a good moon, blue full moon last night. The energy was real strong. And I have my money bowl put away for now. And then next full moon, I'm going to properly dispose of it. But these will be nice gifts to give out to people once they're done. I'm going to paint all 4 of these. And then I'm going to stop the video, let it dry. I'm going to paint the other side also. I just want you to be able to see it. I know it's going to be kind of repetitive at first anyway, but sorry, I don't mean to keep it off camera. I want you to see it. There's the second one. That one's already starting to dry pretty good, so. Looks like I only need 1 layer. I might need to like touch up like some of these a little bit, but 1 layer of paint looks like it'll be sufficient with these. Because the wood paint is porous. I got fabric paint. I used that on the mushrooms that I painted because it worked pretty good. But you don't want to use fabric paint on this because it doesn't really soak into the wood like the wood paint does. I got different types of paints, so for different crafts that I do. I also painted these wooden mushrooms. I can't remember if I made a video on it though. I gave them out as gifts, along with some stickers with talking about my channel, like my channel address, trying to get more subscribers. I'm up to 335 subscribers now. I've been doing this for a few months, so it's not bad, but I definitely like to boost it up more if I can. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would spread the word around about my channel. And I have plenty of videos up now. Over 420 videos, so there's plenty to watch. So. trying to be careful not to get it on my bed also. So. See the little hole right there? That's for the string for the ornament. I got one more. Then I'm going to stop the video. And after it dries, I'll turn it back on. Alright, I got all 4 of them done now, guys. The first layer on the top. So I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to come back to it, and you'll just see it start right back up for the next section. Alright guys, I'm back. What I did is I took the time, and I painted both sides, just to save a little bit of time. Now what I'm going to do, I have some Caribbean Cabayas colored paint. I'm going to take the 2 of these. I'm going to paint them like that. You'll see what I'm going to do. So here's one. I'll take a little bit, go across, just like that. Go across just like that. And I'm going to take the same thing, and I'm going to start dotting it on the hat, just to give it that design. So it'll look pretty cool when it's done. See how it's coming along? Fill in a couple right here too. Just want to do something different tonight, guys. I've done craft videos before, but usually I have to stop it and you don't see the whole thing. This way you're seeing the whole process as I do it. And I'm going to leave the bottom part black, just like that. Just like that. To kind of give it a unique look. There we go. There's one. Now I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I have to do some more crafting videos too, along with my spells and my discussions. I have to take the time to do some of these. Let me know what you think about this. If it bores you, I won't. but at the same time, I enjoy doing it. So these ones are making a little bit bigger than these ones as far as the dots. I might even get a little, like one of those little small little saw, like those jigsaw like things. I can carve my own shapes that way, and then I can paint them afterwards. But it's simple enough just to go to the Dollar Tree, pick them up like that. That way they're already cut out. I can paint it the way I want to paint it. So. Coming along nicely. You know, just a couple years ago, I didn't even care about crafts. As I started practicing my craft, it's kind of weird, like practicing my craft and I've gotten into crafts. So, see if I can hold it up for you guys to see. That looks pretty good there? I think so. Alright, now this side, I'm going to do a different color. Just rinse some of that off. Instead of going all the way to my bathroom to rinse it off, I'll do it that way. See, what color do I want to use now? Gold. I want it to look different. I want it to look a little different than that side. So, how about pink parfait? How about this one? Pink parfait. The color looks a little off on camera, but I'm just going to do the same thing. A different color. It actually looks pretty good. Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to add another line to this one. Just like that. Alright. Let's see here. Yep. I'm going to dot them like I did with the other one. You guys ever do any crafts or anything? Like painting or making bracelets like I do? I'm actually going to be painting another one of those mushrooms like I did for the contest. There's a friend that likes amanita mushrooms, and I go foraging, and I've been looking for one, but everyone I've seen, the bugs have been eating. Apparently they can eat them safely. I guess there's a way to make them edible. Don't quote me on this, but like somehow if you cook them, also like they're a type of hallucinogen. But I guess there's a way you have to like I don't know how to process them, and it's not the same kind as like psilocybin, which I'm not really into. I know people that are, but it's not the same. I guess it's not really like a good feeling. So I'm gonna be careful with any type of mushroom, guys. I had some chicken of the woods. You can go back, you'll see that video, which is perfectly safe. Even beginner foragers can pretty much eat that and pick it okay. There's some other mushrooms. Like I went out last week and I seen some destroying angel mushrooms, and those are very dangerous, guys. What it does is it starts to break down your liver before you even know what's going on. And people that have ingested those, a lot of them had to have liver transplants and everything. Mushrooms are nothing to mess around with. You really got to be careful. So, there's that one. How do I want to, you know what? Let's see here. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Do another one. I know it's repetitive, but this is a video I wanted to do tonight, guys, so go through and do that with this one now. Trying to keep it so you can see it on camera as I do this. I was actually going to go foraging with my friend tomorrow, but he's been sick and he still has very little energy. So, I might still go out, I'll have to see. It's first day of September now, because it's after midnight, and I might. I'm definitely going to be going out several more times before weather changes and I can still harvest stuff. So, there's certain plants I look for, herbs that I can use in my craft, and also things I can use from distantly, guys. I've been making medicine too. So alright. That's what I got so far. But I got Ghost Pipe, Mullen. So far, that's what I got from distantly that I'm making. I'm using Everclear alcohol. I think I showed you a video where I did it with the Ghost Pipe. You can go back and watch that. I got some bergamot. I used my dehydrator to dry that out. I got some wild catnip for my spells, and some for my cat. I'm gonna hook my friend up with it too that has a cat. So it's so much stronger smelling than the stuff you buy in the store for your cats. So you want to make sure when you go foraging not to pick things by the roadside, because there could be chemicals and stuff from the road. You might not notice it when you use it, especially if you ingest it, but there's like forever chemicals that'll stain your body. So you want to be careful. Like I got some mugwort growing across the street, which is a type of wormwood. The problem with that is it's right by the railroad tracks where I live, and it's right by the road. I know where some other ones are growing. I'm going to be harvesting some of that soon too. Where it's not in an area like that, or where nobody sprays chemicals, because that wouldn't be good either. So this one's almost done on this side. There we go. I think that looks good. I think it turned out well. Alright, I'm going to let this side dry. And come back and do the other side. So, set that down. I'm going to stop the video. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back. Now I'm going to do the other side. Just like I did the sides. Because if it's hanging up on both sides, you're going to want it to look the same. Especially if it turns around and everything. So I'm going to do that. Just trying to think of some other videos I can do. We're in the waning moon now, so it seems like the moon cycles go by real fast. Like, since I've been keeping track of it now, before I was into the craft, I didn't really pay too much attention. Yeah, I would notice, like, when it was getting shorter or bigger, but never really paid attention too much to the time. But now it's real important to me, because the energy of the moon and everything, like, depending on the spells I'm doing, I've got to keep track of it. So. And last night being full blue moon, I definitely took full advantage of that, because that money spell, real powerful, plus that bath I took. Just wanted to take advantage of the fact that energy was strong. I wanted to use it to my advantage. See, it's coming along good. I'll also try to think of some other discussion videos maybe we can have. If you guys have any ideas of what I can talk about, let me know. As my channel grows. Now, after I get 1,000 subscribers, guys, maybe we'll start doing some live discussions where we can interact and you can talk like through Facebook and everything. Like do a Facebook Live. But I've only got 335 subscribers at this time. So the chances if I do that, I don't think necessarily a lot of people are going to tune in. A lot of times I do it late at night when I film. So I'd have to almost do that in a day anyway. I think it would make more sense. I'm a night person, but a lot of people are not. So it's because of the schedule that I work. How's that look? It looks pretty good to me. Just add a couple more on the end here. There we go. I'll do the other one here. And this one, I made the dots a little bit bigger. Problem is I got a hanging fiber on this, so it's kind of leaving a little trail behind it. Still should be okay though. Like I said, I'm giving these out as gifts, and I want them to look good, so I'm doing the best I can to make them look proper. I like handing out gifts, especially things I make on my own. I think I might have discussed that before. I made those little wooden mushrooms that I handed out. People really like those. But with this, I'm going to include a sticker also. And it's going to say the name of my YouTube channel and a link to it. And I've gained a few subscribers by doing that, guys. So I don't get a lot of comments. I notice like I get a couple here and there, but I really appreciate comments, guys. Like, it makes me feel good to know like how people feel about my content. And it gives me feedback. So it helps me improve. Whether it's you have ideas of how I can improve, or you just want to compliment me, or just ideas in general of something I can do, I would appreciate it if you'd leave those comments. So some of my videos I only get a few people watch. I think my last video I had over 20 something, and my money bill spot there was like 14 viewers. So no matter how many viewers there are, I still do the videos because as this channel grows, more people are going to go back and watch my videos. So alright, that one's done. Just gonna rinse this off. Now I'm going to do that side. And after that, it should be done. So, just have to let it set. Get some of that water off there. Alright. Now I'm going to work on this side again. I know it's repetitive, guys, but that way you can maybe get an idea of something maybe you could do like this if you want. Like, it's a good idea. Think about it. You go to the dollar store, you pick up something like this, then you decorate it the way you want. You went into a novelty store and you found something similar to this, you're going to be probably paying $5 at least, maybe a little more. But when you buy it and you do it yourself, you're saving money, you're putting your energy into it, and you can give it out as gifts to people, like love gifts or friendship gifts, just to get people to maybe come to your channel and check it out, like I do with me. Can't believe it's almost the end of the week already. It's already, well, it's Friday now because it's after midnight, but September 1st, guys. Wow, where did the year go? I'm gonna be 42. My birthday's coming on Saturday, guys. I'll be 42, which is actually tomorrow now. So, where'd the years go, too? Like, I don't know, like, after I got out of high school, maybe you guys can relate, especially if you're a little older. Time went by so fast. So fast. Like, I notice as you get older, it goes by even faster. I'm going through my midlife thing now where I feel like I'm going to be young again. That's why I got some younger friends. Going out doing some things again I did when I was younger. There's nothing wrong with that. I take care of my family. I'm there for them. I just like having a little fun, you know? Some people have a hard time understanding it, like what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just, it makes me feel good, it makes me happy, so that's what I'm doing. Actually, my life's a lot better than it was. Since I started doing my craft and everything, guys, my life's improved a lot. Don't mind the train going by. Remember I said I live next to the tracks, so... I've lived in my house I live now for about 4 years. For the first couple weeks, I couldn't sleep. Darn train going by every night. But after that, me and my whole family pretty much adjusted. Sleep right through it now. I live right next to the gate, not just the tracks, but I live next to where the gate goes down, so they have to blow the horn when they come through. Some of them are a little more courteous about it. We tap it, but I know federal law requires them to actually hit it, which they should, because you never know. I mean, there could be somebody deaf walking by and they feel the vibration from it. Or just, you might not even hear the train itself, especially if you're in a vehicle. Maybe something's wrong with the gate. And I've seen the gate not go down. That's pretty scary. I especially have to watch my real little ones because they like to play outside. Most of them know better. They go near the track, but you just never know. All it takes is a split second for something to go wrong. So. town I live in used to be a huge railroad town, guys. Like back in the 1930s and 40s, and even in the 50s and through the 60s, it was a big railroad town. Where I live now, we have only a little over 8,000 people. We had almost twice that size at one time. But living in New York State, I noticed something. We're losing population every year. More and more people are leaving for other states. Now, I don't know if it's the taxes or jobs. I think it might be a combination of both. Because even though the rent's generally very low here, that's because there isn't really work to meet that. So they wouldn't get away with charging. So people are leaving for various reasons. They graduate college, they leave state to go find jobs elsewhere. This state is definitely on a decline. So it's really too bad, you know. I grew up in New York, but we're gonna have to get some things. I mean, I don't know, like politics or what. Some work needs to be done in the state for sure. It's too bad to keep losing people every year. Now, a few come back, but a lot of them don't. I mean, they really don't. Well, guys, I pretty much finished painting, so I'm gonna let these dry. And I'm just going to speak my motto because I don't have it in front of me, but I should memorize by now. Alright guys, remember, everyone has worth, value, beauty, and needs to be loved. Everyone has worth, value, beauty, deserves unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, unconditional friendship, unconditional respect. Also guys, if you'd like to help donate to this channel, it would be so greatly appreciated. My Cash App is $Eclectic81. That's $ECLECTIC81. Also, my email is the same as my PayPal. If you have a suggestion for a spell, you just want to say hi, suggestion for a discussion, or let me know how I'm doing, you can do that. Also, if you want to donate to my channel, that'd be appreciated through PayPal. It is eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. That's eclecticmalewitch@gmail.com. Alright guys, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell notification icon to be updated on my latest video. Thank you for watching my video. This is the Eclectic Male Witch. Blessed be.